What?
Whoa, cowabunga.
Yes.
4-player Ninja Turtles. We're on a
Look
roll
at,
here.
they stick. All right.
Yay.
That's not on us. Welcome to the Ninja Turtles stream, everybody.
Yeah, there's a new movie coming out. We will be watching the movie on this week's Monday Night Movies.
All right, so we all got to sign in. Just press any face button until you get it, really. That's how it works,
All right,
sadly. There we are. We're all in.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad this game is delisted now. Oh,
Yeah,
sweet, I got Donatello and I wasn't even
Fuck, I
trying.
got Raphael.
And I got Leo just like I wanted. Yeah.
So,
and hey, everybody in the chat.
even though we can't read it?
I'm reading it. Hey, some people are talking about that the film holds up surprisingly well, but what do they think of this? We did have some, minor technical delays, and then some people were saying, when I told them about it in the chat, oh, the MLG machine can't handle it, and I had to tell them, like,
Jesus.
we're playing on the 360.
Yeah. Oh my God, are we all dead already?
Yeah, we're not off to a good start.
Oh, it's so disrespectful for PTSD.
But so-
I gotta get my think piece up.
But so what's weird about this game? So I remember this came out in what, 90, 89? I'm guessing 89.
89, yeah.
So like I can't remember if this came out before or after the NES Ninja Turtles game, but the point I remember
Almost concurrently,
a friend called me and was like, "Brett, there's a Ninja Turtles arcade game," and I immediately lost my mind. And we drove to. I was able to convince my parents, like, "Oh, we gotta go to the small Ninja Turtles." At the height of Ninja Turtles, the first time they got popular.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a precedent where your parents could go like, "Oh, like when I was a kid."
Oh,
But we go to the
to do that.
We go to the arcade and
Look at the size of the couch in her apartment. That is
That's
too much.
amazing.
we go to the arcade and it is swarming with people. I mean, back when arcades were generally pretty poppin', but this thing was just a crowd around it. This is before Street Fighter 2 even was like just the thing that everybody was playing. Like this game was nuts with fans and people crowding around it.
Holy shit, they're about to kill me again.
Yeah, this does seem very aggressive, but it's not as good as Turtles in Time as a game. Like,
Yeah.
there's not as much to do, but again, the graphics in this, the animations, like
Still
this,
my favorite Turtles
that.
game.
Yeah,
And the talking.
Rocksteady comes out.
Let's hear it.
I'm coming to help you be bad.
Turtles. But like to see sprites this big and well animated
Yeah.
when you're used to playing an NES at home was still really cool.
That shell shock noise is just so ingrained in my head
Shell
of
shock.
like.
Is somebody at pause?
Yep.
What?
Whoa.
What the fuck happened?
What was
Yeah.
that?
Wow.
Wait,
What?
How was it? How did we quit? How did that happen?
How did man?
You shouldn't be pressing anything but face buttons to sign in or out.
Jesus.
Man. Did I accidentally hit the Prince of Persia? This was a Ubisoft published title, so maybe I
very
hit the
weird.
reverse time. I don't know.
but
that's-
now I'm Raph.
But that's the other weird thing about this game is the time period this came out in is such a specific overlap.
Fuck, I'm Leo. My bad.
Where Ubisoft was the publisher for the Ninja Turtles games, specifically for that, 09
The TMNT
CG TMNT movie.
one, yeah.
That it was apropos of nothing. Like there's no TV tie-in, there was no anything else. It was just a movie called TMNT. And then this
It's happened on X-Men 2 since.
Oh, yeah. And we got to play as the.
Oh, we had
Other
a reset during. Well, I wasn't here for that one.
X-Men is definitely a better game.
But it worked out perfectly because there were 6 X-Men in that game, right?
Yeah, but these enemies are all more interesting, even though they're more palette swappy than ever.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
I mean, it worked for Ninja Turtles because, like, yeah, they're all Foot Clan. They all look the same anyway.
Mookie1515 says this is their first stream with us. Make it good.
Whoa, that's
Wow.
never gonna happen because we don't.
So, yeah,
I don't think we know how to insert coins.
Face buttons to swap
Only
to the,
face
A
buttons.
specific
don't
face
press
button,
anything else.
a specific face button assigned to your turtle.
Because I think it's
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
match the color, like the face
Oh,
button.
that's ridiculous.
Stupid.
It's really
That's overthinking things.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
But-
look
so-
at April's Bond, man.
Hey.
But so then in 90, I think
Daydream Sphere.
1990 they ported this to NES.
Yeah.
And at the time, like it was
That is the first and only thing I've ever put on layaway at Walmart.
wow. But
Stupid
this
mom.
game was so popular that when it came to the NES, it was called TMNT, the arcade game, because they're like, what else are we gonna call it? Like, just call it the thing that everyone wants.
Yeah.
Like, it's the arcade game, and it was a very stripped down, only 2 players. The sprites are obviously way less detailed,
Yeah.
but at the time
They
it
did
was
their best getting it like
looked,
this.
it looked nice.
No, it was great for its time. I played it way more than I played the arcade version. I always thought it was a blessing to play this arcade version, like we'd be on a family vacation, or you'd be at the airport, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, it's the Ninja Turtles arcade game! It makes noises.
Yeah.
You just said words."
You can always tell
It
when
had
this,
the intro of the
Wow.
cartoon show as well.
Yeah.
Rocksteady.
you can always tell when this was at an arcade because you'd hear that.
Yeah.
Cowabunga.
Man,
Damn it.
totally cheesing out.
Shell shock.
But this is
just
around.
like when I was in.
The NES version had 2 extra stages. Points out Riot EXA.
Oh,
yeah,
we got an
they,
achievement of
they
some
added
sort.
a.
There was a snow stage, right?
There was a.
Why just let that happen, Turtles?
Yeah.
Love that art.
And like
love
depending
it.
on how many
I'm
players are in the
tapping the
game,
field.
that's how many players will be displayed in that attract
Come on,
screen.
after that Shredder Creek.
Yeah, the NES one added like a Samurai Dojo stage and then a Central Park Frozen Over stage.
Who put the lights up?
I thought that was hysterical.
Yeah.
I was willing to sacrifice a little bit of my health just to see it.
Oh fuck! I didn't mean
I was
to.
talking in a game.
That's a 0-point achievement, by the way. I remember that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. I want to do the fire hydrant.
Okay, all right.
Ah,
I get.
I missed.
Facing the wrong way.
No, I remember being impressed in the NES one, being able to like smash into the screen. I like that.
Yeah.
Sprites are big and look pretty decent for NES, says Zen. Yeah, everybody's talking about the NES version. Feel like they want us to
Well,
be
the
playing
smashing in
that
the screen
instead.
is
We
Turtles in
should.
Time.
Is this like
Super NES one.
how is Shredder on the TV able to like make that message? Is it like when Mr. Burns took over all the channels?
It's like when Macho Man took over all the channels in Final Fight. It's just a thing you could do in somewhere in the 90s.
Well, the Technodrome has pretty good tech.
It's alien technology from Dimension X.
No,
When
wait,
do
this
they go
might
back
help.
in time? We don't have that
I
game.
think we're gonna come across a pizza soon.
I hope so.
I remember that.
There we
You
go.
guys
Oh.
probably used
Now
your.
it's time for no pizza.
You guys probably
got
used
it!
your
Yeah,
turtle
what?
tickets too, right?
Okay,
Your
good.
turtle.
What, Henry?
The pizza
Pizza
coupon
points.
that came.
Yes.
Came with the TMNT on the NES. Wait, am I not?
Get him.
Okay, now
These
I'm-
fucking
now I'm-
boomerang guys. God damn it.
Oh, wait,
Now
am I a
Leo
different
again.
character?
Hit
Yeah,
me!
when you came in, you took Raph. If one of us is dead at the same time, we'll take we might take each other's. Gotta get back in time, says Brendolph. The power of love.
This is
Technodrome.
the 8th Street Mustards that we're fighting right now.
Alaska Man says, how do you insert credits? Well, you pay $10 the first time, and then you just.
It's only $5 when it came out.
Yeah, it was.
And
it was,
never delete it from your 360 because
Yeah.
you
Look
can
at
never
that
have it
jet
again.
row.
Ooh,
No, yeah, this was back
buy
when
it.
they didn't know they could charge $20 for this thing.
God
And not
damn
to
it.
sound like
Oh,
too
I
mu-
hate it when that.
Not to
fell
sound
on
too
you,
much like an
man.
old fuddy-duddy, I do remember, guys, there's a Ninja Turtles arcade game. That's a breathless kid.
Oh, yeah.
What? How did I not hear about this? Because there was no fucking way in the universe to hear about like there being a new arcade game unless someone saw it in the wild.
Yeah, not until they showed up and.
Or if you
Maybe.
saw it when you'd see an ad in a comic book, perhaps.
Yeah. Or maybe.
Cowabunga?
Oh, is this? No, I don't think if he shoots you with it. Shredder later in the game has a mutagen gun that if he shoots you, you just like.
I love how just like in general cheap it is. There's no pattern to him at all. There's no way to block his hits.
Though
He just
Konami
super
put
cheap.
so much work into the sprites. Oh, gorgeous
Yeah,
sprite
and
work.
I don't remember how that history went, but Konami was on board with the Turtles before they were even a cartoon show. That explains why the first NES game has them in all red bandanas, because that box art was decided before it had ever
Where's
aired.
Bebop 7 health bar, says Sotenga. Yeah, it definitely seems like most people know this game for the NES more so than this.
No, the 7 health bars is from the latest game.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Every boss has 7 life bars.
Me and my brother played the NES Turtles one so many times.
I only beat it
Arcade.
with
Not because I liked it more. I played Ninja Turtles 1 on the NES more because it was fucking impossible.
Just so you know, if you hit your attack buttons
Yeah.
together, you do your jumping.
But that
thing.
takes
a
health,
lot.
though,
It
yeah.
takes life away, but who gives a shit?
Wait, we're all going down that? Why didn't we fell down multiple times? Why didn't we just keep going?
The floor is lava. Damn!
Is it?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's fine.
Yeah,
I love being a turtle.
As crazy as this one was, I love Turtles in Time even more. It's just a.
Well, I mean, that one you could throw them into the screen,
Yeah,
which is just like
it's just a crazier
Kick that
game
rat.
with neater enemies and
No, the music is so
The
good.
music is insane.
any game where you can throw a character into the screen automatically gets a point.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see Mausers in this.
Me too. Mausers were on the first episode of Ninja Turtles I ever saw.
I think they realized, like,
Which is
Konami,
only the second episode.
Konami was smart to realize that it fit
Yeah.
so well for video games not just because it was cool and radical and colorful, but
Oh, fuck!
You.
but also. Oh, I thought I could get through it.
Ooh, maybe
It's
I
not
can
the
steal.
first time it's happened for me getting kids.
But it was also
Cow.
it was also that they realized the.
What the fuck?
I don't know who I am.
I think
Right,
I'm
I got
Raph
it.
now. Damn it! I
Shit dicks.
now I'm
Getting that
Raph.
pizza.
I'll protect it.
There.
No, I don't need it. I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't need it anymore, so someone else
Fine.
can take it.
I think it should
No.
be Donnie's.
God damn it!
I'm
now I need it
Leonardo.
because these
I'm
fucking
Leonardo.
mousers.
Get it.
Rad Camera setup says Tranquil Best. Thank you.
How about that
Chris.
background behind Dave and
did
Hank?
it.
Pretty awful, right?
It's
Take
fine.
pride in your work, Chris. Come on.
Hanging up a Capcom blanket in front of a Bartman corkboard.
To also drown out construction noise.
It's a drown out construction noise so we can decently play a Ninja Turtles game. I am a fucking man, baby. No!
Nuka-Cola says, I wish Konami owned some sort of rights to these. Why? Like, they wouldn't make a game.
Yeah, they'd make a pachinko machine.
Yeah, they
No.
can't make it any worse than Ubisoft or
Platinum.
Activision has done.
Yeah, it's weird. This and the Simpsons game. like,
Baxter Stockman, you
their
ding
Konami
rascal.
games are my favorite
Did
games
he
they
ever
had.
say Yippee-ki-yay?
No.
He wasn't that bombastic, I'd say.
Yeah.
He was a nerd.
Ain't just watch Die Hard on Laserdisc.
They have it on the techno.
letterbox.
Those black bars are normal. They see more of the movie.
Mookie saying the Scott Pilgrim.
He's
beat 'em up.
dead.
Now
We
that-
murdered a man.
All right, now out of there. Oh,
Man, tying up. It's explaining a lot all of a sudden.
but Mookie, we played the Scott Pilgrim game. You can watch the archive of that
Yeah.
on YouTube.com/LaserTime Network.
Eat a parking.
It's on the edge of my seat.
Last time I remember seeing this in arcade was last year's California Extreme. But the problem was that one
Get away!
joystick didn't work. So immediately when you signed on, it was like you had to restart the entire game because there would be one turtle that just wouldn't move.
Oh, that
So-
sucks.
So what happened was like 3 people would play and one person would have
get
would come up every time and the other 3 would have to be like, no, don't play.
Wait,
And then once in a while that
guys,
person would be like, I don't believe you.
guys in the chat, I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying that Tyler Perry plays Baxter Stockman
Yeah.
now?
That's what I read.
What?
In the cartoon?
No,
No,
in the movie.
In the new movie?
You need Baxter Stockman in that movie?
Yeah, I saw the suggestion of Baxter being in it, but I didn't know it was old TP.
I just think it'd be better if Baxter was a woman, right, guys?
Well, he already proved he can play people who aren't women and geeky stuff by doing the Star Trek movie.
Mini Boss Rush.
Yeah.
I love all of Bebop's
Yeah,
sprites. They're all
he's
the
in the
best.
first Star Trek. He's the super officer at the graduation of the Academy. Remember?
I forgot what we were talking about.
Riotech says that Baxter Stockman was even black in the original comics. So
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and all the original stuff.
So well,
they
he
made
was
him
a-
white
he
for the
was-
cartoon.
Yeah.
Like they should have. Don't want my kids seeing any black people.
So
in
I was
cartoons.
waiting. I mean I don't go looking for this, but I was waiting for someone to write an article complaining that he was black in the movie. And it's like,
Hashtag Baxter
actually,
Stockman.
let me actually for
Oh,
a
they
second.
Your
can
racism
knock
is
and knock
invalid.
into each other. Oh, this was something I appreciate now.
Damn it.
I do love that they
is-
can KO each other. When they win.
Well, yeah, I like that. The not.
Ooh,
knock
I got him
and knocker.
blinking.
But I like that you free April in the middle of the game. You
Yeah.
don't. It's not an end of the game.
Oh,
save
and,
the princess.
I guess it's already clinched that Mikey's gonna get the kiss, but unless you get extra
What?
points for knocking out.
Oh, it's whoever has the highest
highest
points.
You guys never noticed that?
I
I just want to point out I got I beat everybody at Captain America as well. So
But maybe you get bonus points for beating these guys. I gotta get both
I
final
mean
kills.
it's literally worth 1 point. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
For
It's,
these
Yeah,
dudes?
it's still gonna be Mikey.
and
No
I
way!
got them both.
You fucker.
Come on, do it.
I
Do
had
it.
that toy.
I need it. I need this. Yes.
Ooh, bestiality.
Oh, man,
look,
Leah
look how
loves-
saucy
look how yellow he
Leo
is.
was in the
I
back.
like
just
that. Yeah, I did love the Leo
Ooh.
pose. Like,
That was the
I
cover
gotta get
image
a
to
look.
my VG Empire about this game.
yeah, I remember.
Do you remember which one was the kissy?
I think it was Leo.
Nuka Cola says B Boops and Rock Teddy.
Damn, I'm in last
That's what
place.
it said.
That means I'm gonna get the kiss from.
Oh!
The fuck?
Why would you program a robot to
Yes.
backflip?
Why would you program this game to be invaded by masks?
I wish I was a Raph.
So right now I have the lowest
Oh,
score.
Jesus,
What
that
the
is
fuck?
impractical as fuck.
I'm surprised those were in there. They cut out nukes from the
Not the way they did that.
Simpsons video game, remember?
You did?
Yeah, there's a nuke weapon
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Japanese. That's the only difference between the ROMs.
That's weird because
Strange that Japan would leave that in. And
It's
then,
all part of their healing process.
well, no, it was to make it the Japanese game was more difficult, so they gave you a nuke option. So they dumbed it down for
this up or
America and like we
something?
don't need this anymore. You can pretty easily beat the Simpsons.
It wasn't
game.
it wasn't out of fear of, it wasn't political correctness, man. I suppose Brett is Raph. No, I'm Raph, guys.
Oh man,
I'm Raph.
Henry, you're in last place. Which
I'm
means,
Michelangelo. I just got kissed. I got the highest
Yeah.
score.
Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on.
Fingers Malloy is in here talking
Oh, my
about how
God.
I'm not doing so well.
Henry, you know if you have the lowest score at the end of the game, Splinter kisses you.
That's true.
And he's a rat.
Yeah. You get
they're
blown by
extra-
Slash.
Now it's time for windowless man bestiality, says Stacy Pro.
Indeed.
This is just unfair.
This game was made to eat your
Oh
quarters.
yeah, yeah.
not
This
to-
game is
Oh,
completely.
Man, if there were points for getting all the pizzas, that would be me.
fuck.
That's also why I think $5 was the right price for this. I understood why Simpsons was 10 because at that point it's like, what you're paying for is the license for the Simpsons.
It was the first time I was realizing I was getting old because like this fucking Simpsons arcade game is out for the first time ever in XBLA, and then like you see the reviews like 6, I'm 20, I hate this, and like oh,
That's what I would have given it.
Yeah, I guess you would hate this.
I
guess
remember
this would seem
watching
like a
this
waste
show
of
when
money.
I was a child during season 14.
If I was reviewing it now, you have to review it with today's eyes, not your
Oh
child's
shit!
eyes.
Who makes a fucking roadblock like that? Honestly?
This is the same time period, though. Speaking of paying more for things, when the NES Ninja Turtles 1 showed up on the Wii Virtual Console, it was $6 instead of the usual $5 because of all the licensing bullshit, where they have to go through Ubisoft and Konami.
They really put the first one on there, that garbage ass. game?
Yeah, because it probably sold
They
a million.
did?
Yeah, on the Wii.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, we all wrote stories about it and talked about it on a podcast. So.
I don't remember.
It was years ago.
Cow.
I was too busy playing Jackal Rebirth.
There you go.
Do you remember how much people didn't like that Turtles in Time remake?
Oh yeah, it was
I
real
never
bad.
did.
Reshelled.
I never did.
CDG Comedy.
yeah,
I love the
Hello.
dynamic skateboard levels.
CDG Comedy wishes there was more Greg on podcast.
Me too. Why doesn't that asshole call me sometimes?
Yeah, Greg, if
Man,
you're watching.
wish I had
yeah,
some line of communication with that fucking idiot asshole freak, Greg.
Greg, if you can watch this, you can pick up a phone, man.
You can leave his furry out of it. Like,
If I had got a phone call from any of you guys, I think like, well, someone died.
Yep.
Like,
Oh,
no
man.
one, none of us would ever call each other.
So I didn't go to the movie with you guys today
Nope.
because I had to wait for the plumber, and he called me while I was on the toilet. Which
you
is-
said like, I've got something waiting
I'm
for
working
you,
in your
buddy.
office.
I'm sensing an imbalance in your bathroom.
Robert Loggia.
But he was fixing my kitchen sink, so it was like
Right.
I wasn't like come back later.
Riot EXE. Of course, there's a TMNT VG Empire. Brett was just talking about it.
And there'll be a TMNT Monday Night Movie next Monday, people.
yes.
Be there or die alone.
TMNT MNM.
I cannot wait to watch that movie again.
Pretty good. Still pretty good.
It's
I
pretty.
need a funding.
I don't know how it shaped up the way it did. That it really is insane.
I
how
mean,
much
the
time they
making
spend in
of
the woods.
is amazing
Yeah.
to read about how they just ended up with it the way it was.
as a budget issue. Like, let's
Yeah.
get them out of New York as fast as possible. But while we're here, we'll put the most insane set designs you've ever seen in anything.
This is insane. This is absurd.
This is ridiculous. God damn it, we're all dead.
Oh, are we getting
Humphrey
some
said,
clips?
LT Humphrey said, Chris, you sounded like
What?
you sounded like Fred Flintstone, the plumber.
What?
No, April isn't driving the van. She can't do anything.
Certainly not.
Literally, no one is driving the van.
Yeah, oh, I love that shot in the NES one too. Seeing that.
Scene 4.
All
Oh,
these
yeah.
levels start with "Come on." This game has like some real nervous.
Do you remember
vocal
the
takes.
NES one where they look at the screen like, oh, it's winter time, like when the snow comes in?
Yeah.
I am too late, says DJR. Well, no, DJR, you're not.
You
it's
are
not
too
over
late. You
yet.
gotta leave. If you weren't here in the beginning, both
We
beginnings.
need all the viewers we can get. What a bunch of
Is
helicopters.
anybody in the chat gonna go see the new Turtles movie? Because I gotta
Yeah,
say,
he's gonna see the secret of the ooze.
I will talk about this on Cape Crisis. I believe will go up tomorrow.
Yep.
But I had I was dreading X-Men Apocalypse and really liked it, and I was like, maybe I need to give the fucking Turtles movie a shot too. I really hated the first one.
I didn't really like it.
I did not like it at all.
Nah,
I thought
well,
it was
also I didn't
embarrassing.
much care for Apocalypse, but
Oh, I liked Apocalypse way more than I expected. You don't go in with a shitload of baggage. Oh, I wish Marvel had X-Men. Boo-hoo.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
normally
I
me.
think that, yeah. No, nope, no. Lots of no's across the board.
No.
That's it.
Yes, I mean, no.
Though CDG Comedy says they're going to Netflix it.
It's impossible.
Maybe he
It'll
still
be
has
on
the disc
Netflix
version
next
of
year.
Netflix.
No, I mean, I think the old one was on the one from a couple of years ago on Netflix. I watched it on.
It's been on Hulu forever.
I watched
Also,
it on a flight to Japan.
You guys can't see it because we cropped it up because why would you want to? But the border of this is the 2007 Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say they look so ugly now.
That's how they get in the advertisement for their new
That's
game.
what this was. This port of this game was a marketing budget.
Ugh,
These
God,
aren't in
these
any
things
of
are
the
so
shows,
annoying.
Are they? What are
I
they?
doubt it.
I
They're
don't recognize
drones. They're ahead of their time.
Because this
They're
all has
flying
to be
people.
from the first season, so I don't recall them.
Xandro says they're not going to go watch another Turtles movie until they bring back Vanilla Ice.
They did for the New York premiere.
Yeah, he's saying the Ninja Rap.
He's saying the Ninja Rap again, a terrible modern
By the
rendition
way,
of
like,
Ninja Rap.
but Secret of the Used is not a good movie either.
Oh no, it's terrible.
Oh, I love it.
Pizza for everybody, or just me?
You motherfucker!
Wow, did you really steal all the fucking pizza? Who the hell is this asshole?
So he's in the Hot Rodding Teenagers episode, which is the third episode. I forget his name because there's General Trag and this guy, and I can't remember this guy's
this is
name.
Trag.
No,
CDG
Trag's the
Comedy-
other guy.
No, CDG Comedy did say they've just bought the second season of the Nick Show.
What? Oh, I thought you meant like the
the
Cinemax
TMNT.
Clive Owen.
No,
All he
yeah.
does is
drama.
swing his stupid arm and
Swing
hit,
his arm with a gun in it.
and
Boy, this
hit
guy
everyone and knock
sucks.
them down with no pattern and no.
This guy
Look
not
at me,
as.
I'm
forgot
hiding,
about
hiding in
him.
plain sight.
He sucks.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, he's a
as tough as
one-hit kill?
Bebop or
Fuck this guy.
Rocksteady.
Oh, now I'm Donnie.
What the?
Uh-oh, I'm out of coins, bruh. It won't let me.
Just
Now,
keep pressing, mashing buttons.
Fuck now, I'm Raph.
well, now it let me.
Yeah, because it's a different
now-
face button. So.
I know. I've been pushing the same face button the whole fucking time. And it wouldn't let me.
But I think someone stole your guy.
Yeah. Damn it, guys! Push the same face button.
Nope.
Because now I'm Leo, and I don't want to be Leo.
I just press the buttons in a rush of like, I
I'm
gotta
Michelangelo
start
and I
it
hate
up.
him.
Push the
wanna
same.
switch?
Push the button that you are. Just
Dude,
remember
you're
the.
gonna throw up the
Remember.
scores, man.
It's too late to remember.
Somehow I have the most points now. Thank
Wow, Wawa Boy says they're in the middle of a 2003 TMNT marathon.
Whoa.
I never. That's the era I was not watching.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
was really not watching that.
Yeah, we were all knee deep in pussy at that point, so
Yeah.
we didn't have time for the
Who
turtles.
am I? So
Riot
Mike-
EXE
Mike
says, you know
Owens,
what sucked though? The fact that Casey Jones was the only playable character in the worst version was only a playable character in the worst version of TMNT Tournament
Yeah.
Fighters.
Who's that?
NES one?
Super Nintendo one?
I forget. I didn't play
It wasn't
any
in,
of those.
I don't,
Wait,
I don't
what-
remember him being in Super
What
Nintendo.
character?
Casey
Casey
Jones.
Jones.
It wasn't in the Super NES, but
Turtle Combat.
it might have been the NES or the
Fucking
Genesis.
Game Gear one?
Because that was one of those games where just like everything was different.
Yeah, I remember. I think I played the Genesis one more.
Can someone find me like a YouTube channel or a website or just a
The
guy
Genesis
who
version.
only plays Game Gear's versions of games? It's like all he knows and he's super passionate about it.
They'd have to be a British person because no one in America cares about that. Oh, it's like a Master System in me hands.
Boy, I can play the exclusive Rambo.
Look, Game
This
Gear,
is
Game
the-
Gear Shinobi is pretty good.
I fucking
what the
played.
fuck?
Yeah, I forgot these things too. Look,
God damn it!
I was a happy Game Gear owner. I loved my Game Gear.
You're a happy everything owner.
All right.
Even a nomad? Whoa, these things are just kicking our ass.
Oh, now I'm Raph again.
Wait.
I mean, hey guys, I'm over here in the clear. Come on over.
Yeah, now I'm
You
Donnie.
guys would just push the same button.
Now I'm Donnie, and I
The
somehow
same
have...
button. You can
Let's see
pick
some
the
idle animation. Oh fuck!
They don't have them. They just like
He looks at the
they
screen.
twirl their weapons in their hands.
Ow. See?
Oh
Look, I'm looking at
yeah,
the screen.
Ash and Red brings up the. Oh, I'm dead again. The Ash and Red says that
Pizza for everybody, or just me again?
the Tournament Fighters was full of jobber mutants. Though I like being able to play as. I think Wingnut was one of my favorites in that.
He was in the Super NES one.
Don't worry, guys, I got all the pizza.
Manta. Was
saved
it
it.
Manta Ray in it or
Ray Fillet.
Ray Fillet? Yeah, I liked Ray Fillet. I had his toy because he would change color in water, so I could take him in the bathtub with him.
God, is this last week?
And I am
done
so
do-
powerful with all that pizza.
There, that's
nothing.
trash.
Nothing moves the. Oh, it's a different
What?
guy.
Boy, that appearance by the Blob in the movie, by the way.
What?
I bet you forgot
Don't
he
say
was
which
even
movie.
in
It'll
it.
be a spoiler.
Yeah. I'm talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine. That Blob was terrible.
Another lost character.
Another character that doesn't matter.
I do love Trag's voice in the cartoon. It's all very slow.
What, like early Homer?
It's a little like Marge.
Chris Capel says,
We're gonna
interesting
be
fact,
a Konami game.
interesting fact, the TMNT NES game was on the
damn it.
Amiga with better graphics and controls,
No.
and was actually remotely good. Certainly much less unfair. I finished it multiple times.
Marge,
says
the
Chris
boy,
Capel.
stole my health pickup.
I can't believe that.
Fuck
that
you.
That the Amiga had a better version of that
Why was
than
it
the
just
NES.
read? No, like the Amiga. No, the PC port is impossible to play. They ported levels, but not the. I can't. Never gonna be able to explain this, but it was really funny to look up. The PC version of Ninja Turtles 1 is unfinishable.
Hey, I have a question for everybody in this room and also in the chat. If you watch Kimmy Schmidt Season 2, is that when you found out that Chuck Lorre wrote the theme song of Ninja Turtles?
I don't quite believe it.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I had to look it up.
Nothing
It's true.
moves the Krag.
He really did write it. They originally hired the band The Turtles to write a song for it,
Fucking
but then they flaked.
Wait, so Happy Together Turtles?
yeah, the Happy Together guys.
The Happy Together guys.
I
They
can't
flaked.
see loving nobody but Splinter.
And so,
all my life.
and so then Chuck Lorre, who was a jingle writer at the time, they gave him 48 hours to write a new theme song.
Karate Together.
And so that's when he came up with.
So how is the sewer?
In the arcade, Shredder was black in this game.
What?
So I'm curious if that will be the case in this or not. 'Cause
Not
I never.
my Shredder hashtag.
Also, Riot EXE is telling us we should check out Hardcore Gaming 101's article on
It's
TMNT.
great.
Oh yeah, anything.
Wait,
goes.
did he write that? I
What,
totally-
Riot EXE? Did they write it?
Somebody in here is a frequent writer for Hardcore Gaming 101, and I cited a bunch of shit in that Ninja Turtles Hardcore Gaming piece.
Lots
in
of,
our podcast about a year ago.
90 Minute Fairy says all these quarters to play this is coming straight from the Patreon. Learn the truth, people.
Get fact.
Oh yeah.
There's 5 Shredders.
I'm seeing
Now-
double.
Now I get that fighting Shredder is, he's the top villain theoretically, but I think you should end with
Look at that.
Krang. Like, Krang
Oh, he is black.
I mean, I guess
he's Uncle Phil.
Oh yeah, it's now
I guess-
finally true.
Oh no! Look what they did to me.
But I also, speaking of games I played more than this one, I played the original, the first Game Boy Ninja Turtles game way more than this one. I played that one so much.
Oh, I got turned into a little turtle. Oh, bye, Michelangelo.
I mean, he could just be tan,
Yeah,
tan
I'm seeing it
Japanese.
now, but
Yeah.
so in an arcade on what was probably a terrible monitor as a kid.
LT Humphrey says hashtag not my shredder.
Said that. Oh my God, we're all
Babies! Wire his arms
I'm
right.
Mikey now.
Yeah.
Don't forget Weird Turtles.
I gotta be
and I'm
rad.
Leo, yeah!
Wait, I'm different now too. God damn it, who am I?
Because you guys
I'm
are
Don.
pressing
Look-
buttons willy-nilly.
Kind of what the game is about.
Yeah.
When you want to continue, and you're a turtle you
I
like,
can't even tell I'm dead.
push the one button that selects
There's
that turtle.
3 more of me on screen fighting 4 Shredders. This is awful.
Fucking, I'm Raph again.
Damn.
Turn off that damn Raffy record.
Oh, I will not be anybody but Don again.
What? I was pressing for Leo.
I'm
Blue's
literally not going to
Leo.
push a button.
Left for
Now
Leo.
I'm Donnie. Yeah, I don't want to.
Then you'll never get back
God,
in
when
the
does this
game.
stop? No one's even blinking.
We have to find the right one.
Oh, jeepers creepers, man. I think I did beat this as a
Ugh.
kid. It was one of those birthday parties. We get $20 and you get to play. As long as
I'm
you
not
can.
even sure if I've been this
I've
far.
only ever done like the
I don't know
free
who I
play
am.
arcade birthday parties.
Music is great, says Master
There we go.
Blue. As, again, VG Empire. There's a VG Empire for this.
Cow.
Cowabunga.
Really got one? What the
Cowabunga.
fuck? When does this end?
Well, we need to be... I forget how you
Unified?
tell. The one that's not fake.
I guess
I
that
think
must
only-
be
I think
him.
only
Or the
the-
one that's turning us into little babies.
Yes, only the one... No?
No?
That guy started to do it too.
Oh, this one has a top knot. I hate him more.
Okay,
All right,
guys,
there.
that's him. Get him.
Now
Don't let
we're
him
gonna-
do it. Don't let him do
I
it.
remember you were the guy who pointed out how callous it
see
is
why it was,
that Casey Jones just goes like, whoops, and
Yes,
just kills a
he
man.
fucking like. There's a chance in that movie that Shredder survives falling into a dumpster, and Casey Jones fucking disgustingly murders him by crushing him in a fucking trash compactor.
So cool.
Yeah.
And now, like the cartoon, it should get sucked into its own dimensional
90
portal.
Humidifier says cow.
No, it blows up. They're all dead.
Brendel says, I want to be a baby turtle.
Baby turtles.
90 Humidifier says
Hello.
cow, a bunghole.
Freak the Foots, Maggle the Mousers, and Total the Technodrome. That's
Back to the story. It's
turtle
not hard to
power.
find. Ninja's
Pummel
not
the
just for the
pussy.
power, but of the
But
mind.
what about Shredder or Krang? Burn to toast, vaporize to milkshake, or escape to Dimension X?
Dimension with a T, by the
Suck
way.
Wow. Well, hey, they preserved that.
Until we know none of us can sleep safely in our beds. Shells.
Marvel.
Sure they
I
sleep
think
in
they
beds.
sleep in beds.
Copyright
With
Marvel.
your shells on.
Yeah.
Leonardo on lead design.
Well, I think-
Raphael, head of QA.
Donatello was the staff. He calls it a boat.
Yeah, so Tank is confused why it exploded. He said, so the Technodrome was connected to Shredder's heart rate?
Yes.
Yeah, in the first episodes, the first 3 or 4 episodes of the show,
It's 4 or 5.
it's like it tells
Moriyama 25.
this one continuous story that ends with the Technodrome being sucked into its
Yes.
portal, and they end up in Dimension X.
And then all next season is just lame of them
Yeah.
like, I'm looking through this television
Awesome.
and I want to fight them. JJB Sterling brings up that vaporized like milkshakes doesn't make sense. And he says, like, I love my milkshakes vaporized. They're so great.
Vaporize, not shake.
Non-corporeal milk,
it seems
please.
like we're like with this game, you're starting to get to the era where you're actually having names but not full names.
Yeah. M.
Yeah.
Kamizumi, Miki Ching.
Okay,
They
maybe
got a
not.
Mickey.
No,
Well,
'cause
I
this
think
is
they
still-
maybe get like 10 letters.
Because this
probably.
is still like 89, so they're still being pretty protective of like no headhunting police.
Oh, the Dez, you showed up too late. The
Minue.
Dez.
Fuck, the orange is perfect in the background. He's wearing a yellow bandana.
it's
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Miller Time says, man, I'm having a shitty day. Thanks for being in this stream
That's-
currently, and I already feel
It's the most
better.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
Who's controlling this?
I don't even get to put in a
What
number.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, those are grades. Or not? Who knows?
What were they?
It looked like
know.
3 of us tried to spell fart and only got. Here we
I was
go.
gonna do yeah,
Let's
this is
see
a great
this.
close.
This was nuts to see it in an arcade.
Blew my mind.
It's
Yeah.
like the cartoon.
Ninja Turtle. This is gonna get flagged on YouTube.
Oh, so beautiful.
concludes
That
the
is,
game, yo.
yeah, that is one of
Yeah.
those small things that like.
There's an annoying
I-
pop-up for a show that Ubisoft made. Like
I lament
honest.
that kids, anyone under 20, just can't. I mean, 25 maybe. I don't know what the age cutoff is when arcades just were off the face of
Yeah.
the earth, but that feeling of like 88 through 95, like walking into arcades and being like, "What the fuck?"
What is that?
Man,
And
who
then after 95,
Ma,
they-
give me a dollar.
why would you want to? You don't want to see the attract mode. You want these stupid fucking
Yeah.
portraits.
It's
up
like
in
this
the
in
way.
almost every Konami game, though. And
I guess.
Nuka Cola brings up that Mickey Chang is Miki Higashino of Suikoden and Light Force. fame.
Sucky Din.
Those are some
Oh, all right, but
All
we
right,
got
we
to get
should-
out of here,
yeah.
people.
we got
Thanks
work.
for
We got work
watching.
to do. Stop distracting us.
Check out our YouTube channel. Listen to Cave Christ. We'll be talking about X-Men Apocalypse, and we will be watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1989 movie this Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can get that commentary as free as a patron, or for $1.99 at lasertime.bandcamp.com. Check out the rest of our YouTube videos. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.